of my life, but we throw them away. Oh, 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 love should be a joy. Looking for love in every corner. The hardest part is to not think it over. You give me this energy. It is like you set me free. Chasing highs to stay alive.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Happy 2023. I always like to try to leave up my Christmas decorations until the very end of the year, and it is January 3rd today, so it is officially time to take everything down. And I did not get the whole house tackled in this video, so you'll see the rest of it either later this week or next Sunday, but we did get a really big chunk of it taken care of today. I also had a chance to take Oliver to the park, and we went to Sonic and got corn dogs, so that was really fun. He also helped me throughout this video, and he was so stinking cute, y'all. He's at the cutest stage. I swear, this is the age that must give people baby fever because he is just the best. He wanted to help clean, and he was all over the place, and it was so funny. But we're going to start out by taking down the living room Christmas tree and putting that away. We're going to give the living room a really good reset. As I take everything down today, I'm going to be redecorating just very minimally. At the beginning of the year, I don't like to pull out any new decorations for Valentine's Day or anything like that because it kind of just overwhelms me. I like to have a point in the year where I just completely reset, no extra decorations, really minimal. I kind of like my house to look like I'm moving out for a minute so I can think about what I want to do next. And so the Valentine's decorations will come. I'm going to keep those really minimal this year too. But this year is the year of minimalism. Comment below what your word of the year is. That's definitely mine. I want to get this house clutter-free and just very minimalistic. So we're going to take everything down, just put out very minimal decor. It's still going to look really clean and really pretty, but just fresh for the new year. If you're new here, my name is Lauren, and I love making videos about cleaning and decorating, all things homemaking. I also love making videos about being a stay-at-home mom, day in the lives, things like that. And I would love to have you stick around and subscribe. If y'all enjoyed today's video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That always really helps out my channel. But this year, I am so excited to take y'all along on a really big decluttering challenge. I'm going to try really hard to be somewhat of a minimalist. The first year we lived in this house, which was 2 years ago, I was working on collecting enough furniture to fill the space. And then last year we did a really big deep cleaning series where we went from room to room and deep cleaned absolutely every single room except for one closet. We missed one closet, and we're going to take care of that this year. But now this year I've realized I've collected so many decorations and just so many things that we don't need, especially clothes. Will and I have so many clothes that we don't wear, and they end up just going all over the floor. So my goal this year is to really just minimize what we don't use. Either donate it, get rid of it, get it out of the house so that we can keep a really clean home this year. This past year with a baby has been so hard to keep a clean house. We're just constantly cleaning, and I don't want my whole life to just be cleaning all the time. I want it to be really easy to take care of, and we just don't need 1,000 sets of plates. We don't need 1,000 pairs of clothes because we're just 2 people. Well, now 3 people. And so this year I'm going to be doing a minimalism challenge. So if you're excited about that, comment down below. Let me know if you're doing the same thing, or if you're in a stage of life where you're actually trying to collect furniture, because I've been there. When Will and I first got married, we had basically nothing. I guess that's where everyone starts out. You just don't have enough furniture to fill a house, and then before you know it, you have way too much stuff. So anyways, that's my plan for this year. But for today, we are kind of just taking down Christmas decor, dusting, vacuuming. If you want to see a really good deep clean of the house after Christmas, I'll link last week's video below.
At night, aligns all the shady features and all our empty worlds. Behind the scene. They're picking up the pieces of all broken hearts. But I believe in coloring the world, gotta holler to be heard in time. We can fight back, ready to go right back to the sky, to the moon, making my skyline brand new. You, you get my heart in trouble. Make a beat, sing a tune, giving my life this whole groove. You, get my heart in trouble. We all behold how our fates are growing, and when
I have really started to like lamps recently. I feel like they're a really good, solid piece of decor that doesn't look cluttered. And so I have a lot of lamps going on right now. I've got to take that one on the right out of the living room here in just a second and replace it with a little flower arrangement for spring. I'm going to take off that Christmas tree there, and that way we just have that one lamp in the corner. But I did purchase a couple things from Target for the kitchen to help with the minimalism thing. I wanted just a simple lamp in the corner as well as a new kitchen rug to make everything look really sleek and calm and clean in there. So that's towards the end of the video. I'll be sharing that. I really wanted to find a cordless lamp for the kitchen so I wouldn't have a cord hanging out, but I haven't been able to find a cute one. So if you have any recommendations for where I can find a good cordless lamp, let me know down in the comments. But I did have somebody comment on last week's video saying I could just cut the cord and use a battery-powered bulb or some sort of powered bulb other than plugging it into the wall. So I'm going to look into that. I could just cut the cord and do that. But I kind of would like to just have a cordless lamp on hand. That would be nice. But I also picked up this candle from Target. It's red mango and amber, and it smells so good, y'all. It kind of just gave me all of the fresh vibes for the new year, and it made our living room smell super good. And now we're just going to vacuum this area up, put the coffee table back, and I'm going to take a break from the living room and head into the office and set it up for the new year.
this whole groove, you, get my heart in trouble. To the sky, to the moon, making my skyline brand new. You, get my heart in trouble.
I saw you from across the room. When our eyes met, I never knew that I could feel this way, and it's kinda strange. Don't even know your name. I don't know you, but I want to get to know you. Just wanna get to know you.
I ran to the Target dollar spot in December and found this cute desk calendar, and I was so excited because it was only $5 and it's huge. I'm going to love having this on my desk this year. I've never had one like this before that's this large. I also picked up an agenda that I'm going to share with you here in just a second, and I'm just adding this lamp back in here. I moved it to the kitchen for Christmas, but this is actually where this lamp belongs. I'm just going to add a little picture of me and my husband and my little date thing. I use that as a teacher, and then I just transferred it to my house when I moved from my classroom back home. Also, that little drawer on the side there is for my classroom, and I labeled those drawers last year in our extreme deep cleaning series, and they're all labeled for like editing, all of my Cricut stuff, all of my pens, pencils, paper, Oliver's baby book, stuff like that. And this is my new agenda. I think this is so pretty. I just found it at Target, but it's laid out so great. There's a full month view, and then when you go to the day-by-day view, there's a little spot at the top that has your weekly priorities. And I love that because a lot of times I'll get so busy with all of the little things that I forget about the main things that I have to get done. So that's really going to help me this year, and I love that all of this is really color coordinated and even matches my computer. Speaking of the new year, I know lots of us have goals for going to the gym more often or eating healthier. I know Will and I have been trying to eat more balanced meals, and we've already gone to the gym one time together. I'm trying so hard to at least get to the gym 3 times a week, and then on the days where I can't make it to the gym, walk my neighborhood or get active somehow, some way, because having baby Oliver the year before last kind of threw me off last year. So all of last year I was so busy with him that I didn't even make it to the gym but maybe 5 times, and I paid for a gym membership the whole entire year. So this year that was one of my biggest goals. With all that being said, thank you so much to Ritual for sponsoring today's video. I've told y'all before that I love Ritual. One of my favorite products from them is their Symbiotic Plus. It's a pre, pro, and postbiotic supplement in one, and it supports your gut and digestive health. But Ritual actually has tons and tons of products to support the health of your whole entire family. One of my favorite things about Ritual is the delayed release capsule design, which helps keep it really gentle on an empty stomach. There's also a mint tab in every bottle to keep your vitamins smelling fresh, and it also makes them taste really good. Ritual products are obsessively researched, and transparency is at the core of everything they do. They offer men's multivitamins, 50 plus, prenatal, postnatal, kids and teens vitamins, and they recently launched an essential protein range. I know for me, I've noticed huge improvements with the Symbiotic Plus, and Will is probably sick of hearing me talk about it. I just genuinely really do love that product, and I know that y'all will too. Start the new year off on the right foot with the support of traceable, high-quality, science-backed products that you can trust. Get a massive 30% off your first month with Ritual by going to ritual.com/LaurenY30 and using code LaurenY30 at checkout. And thank you so much again to Ritual for sponsoring today's video. I got our mail basket all cleaned out. This is all of the stuff that I'm going to trash. I had to keep Oliver's little folder from Children's Hospital. But other than that, pretty much everything could be trashed. All of the bills were paid and caught up. And so the rest of that was just like catalogs and random papers. And now we're headed to Will's side of the office. His desk gets cluttered mostly because I pile stuff on it. That's not all him. But I went ahead and put all of the important clutter that I didn't know what to do with in a basket. And I'm going to let him sort through that later. And I'm just going to wipe down his desk, kind of straighten up these cords underneath. We're going to vacuum in here, and then we'll move back into the living room. Okay, we took a little break, ran to the park and Sonic for a corn dog, and now we're back. And I don't think we've shown off that Oliver can walk now. Hi, baby. He's been doing so good with it. And anyways, we're back. we're gonna take down the rest of the Christmas decor in the living room and then move on. Say hi. Are you being sneaky?
Feet up, and then get rid of. I wanna love, still yearn for heartbreaks, like the feeling of misery. I created my own reality, and as the days pass, the story began. Pushed and pulled until they ran. Give me a reason, give me a change, give me something to love, at least something I can make sense of. Give me freedom, give me faith, to ease my heavy heart, just some energy to feed up, and then get rid of.
Along with trying to become more of a minimalist in the new year, I want to find items that actually fit spaces in our home, because I felt like I was in such a hurry to get everything decorated and furnished that a lot of the stuff that I have out isn't really what I would have chosen if I had time to think about it. So like this mirror above our piano, we already had it on hand, so I threw it up. It's really not large enough for this space above the piano. So in the new year, I'd love to find something really beautiful to put there. Maybe a really big, like, square picture of a hymn, like the words of a hymn, or I may just move the piano somewhere else. I'm not sure what I'm going to do in here. I do know for a fact that the TV wall with the TV stand and the bench, that has got to have a change, because it's been bothering me for a solid 2 years. I don't like the way that this wall flows. I want either a built-in or something. So in the new year, that's going to be fixed. But for the most part, I'm not going to be buying much of anything this year. I'm going to be trying to be a minimalist, trying to save more money than I spend, because last year got wild and it didn't do anything for me at the end of the year. I just had way too much stuff. So this year, like I said, the word is minimalism. I love the way the piano turned out. I'm just going to light a little candle right here next to Oliver's little baby picture. I love that picture, and we're going to move on.
Why you wanna let me go now? Are you saying that to change your mind? For love or pity, let me know now. Cause your love made me go blind. What am I hearing? Saying you're moving back. When were you gonna tell me that? What am I hearing? It feels like a heart attack. Someone help me catch my breath again. How did you stop loving me? How is that even possible? How could we let love go? How could we move on? Why you wanna let me go now? Are you saying that to change your mind?
Now headed into the kitchen nook area, I'm just going to straighten up in here, take down the Christmas decor, wipe stuff down. Oliver's little water table is sitting there to the left, so I'm going to drain that, put all of his toys away. And I actually had a really good idea that I've never thought about before, and I don't know why, but I have 2 extra of those tufted little cream chairs, and I thought they would be so pretty at this table, and that way we can ditch these little white ones because they are on their last leg. Every time we sit down, they squeak. And so I'm going to replace those for now with our tufted chairs, and then this year we're getting a new kitchen table with enough seating for Oliver to sit down. And then I told y'all this year I really want to have another baby. not have another baby, but get pregnant this year. That way next year we can have another baby. And so eventually we're just going to need a larger kitchen table. So anyways, for now I'm going to replace those chairs with the tufted ones. You'll see that in just a second. And then later on we'll replace the whole table. And I'm just dusting down the hutch, getting rid of all of the Christmas decor. And for now I'm going to keep the hutch really plain, just add some extra white dishes and just keep it really minimalistic.
Baby, go blind. Why you wanna let me go? Nah, nah, now. Are you saying that to change your mind? For love or pity, let me know. Nah, nah, now. 'Cause your love made me go blind. Oh, nah, nah, nah. For love or pity, let me know. 'Cause your love made me go blind. Why are you changing your mind? Nah, 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 we ain't got the time.
Thought I was losing who I call myself today. In this world of illusions, didn't dare to sing my name. That was when you came along, and I don't know where I would be or where I'll go if you weren't standing next to me. Your arms have carried me for miles. Here's where I belong.
I didn't really know what to use for a centerpiece here, so for now I'm just going to use this glass vase with this little stem from Hobby Lobby. And then I'm headed over to Oliver's water table. I just needed to drain that. I actually love this little water table because it takes 2 bowls of water to fill up and then it just drains super easy. I can pop all of his little toys in the blue bowl once it's drained, set it on top, and then pop it in the hall. We have a little square area in our hall where it fits perfectly. And then when he wants to play with it, we pull it out, and when we're done with it, we just put it there for now. In the summertime, it's going to go in the backyard, but he's been loving this. This is his all-time favorite thing that he's ever gotten.
Weren't standing next to me. Your arms have carried me for miles. Here's where I belong. I've been running away from now and everything I've seen, recalling the things I won't remembering a feel I can't deny it, just wanna hide it and let it go away.
In next week's video, or it may come out later this week, I'm going to be tackling the backyard. I still have my dead mums out there in our big planters when we did our backyard makeover. And I need to pull all of those out and get those ready to replant whenever spring comes. I need to sweep off our back porch. I still have yet to pull down the Christmas decor in Oliver's room and our room. So still lots of Christmas takedown in next week's video and getting the house all reset. But we'll get there little by little. When you're a mom, you kind of have to do things in segments rather than all at once because it's just not realistic to try to get yourself to do all of that in one day. But I'm kind of just being easy on myself this year and getting it down when I can, resetting and enjoying like the kind of I've moved out feeling because everything looks so spacious and clean. But anyways, we'll get it taken care of as we can.
Here's where I belong. Here's where I belong.
Now into the actual kitchen. This is where I wanted to get a couple things to help make it feel homey after I take everything down, because I wanted to get rid of all of the clutter on our counters. We just had way too much stuff on the counters considering the amount of counter space we have to work, and so I just wanted way less stuff. I'm going to start out by taking all of the wreaths off the cabinets and pulling all of the ribbon out of the garland, taking down the trees and the garland, vacuuming up all the flocking, and then we're just going to pull everything off the counters, wipe them all down, and only put back a couple things that we absolutely have to have.
I leave the TV on, I'm done with your sad eyes. I can take another night with you on like this, so let's go. I'm sure you can take it. You've been crying over him for a lifetime, so if you don't mind, we will dance till it's way past late. Another course that we can fly with the baseline. Boys be boys, ain't no excuse, babe. Now hey you, oh hey you, I know you can find someone better. Oh hey you, oh hey you.
We got all that flocking vacuumed up above the cabinets, and now I'm moving down to underneath the cabinets. I'm going to pull all these little mini trees and deer out of these jars and kind of shake them off in the trash and then store them in Ziploc bags. I'm going to go ahead and dump out all of that sugar into the trash can and wash out those jars and fill it up with fresh sugar. And instead of putting oats in that one that I used to store oats in, I'm actually going to store granola in there because I've been eating more yogurt with granola than I have oatmeal lately. So that's what we're going to do with those. Let's go ahead and get those cleaned up.
Love you better. I can watch you sinking down on the bottom ship. So come to 10, then again, Mississippi. You've been crying over him for a lifetime, so if you don't mind, we will dance till it's way past late. Another course that we can fly with the baseline. Boys be boys, ain't no excuse, babe. Now hey you, oh hey you, I know you can find someone better. Oh hey you, oh hey you.
This is probably my favorite part of undecorating from Christmas, is the fact that I get to pull everything off of my countertops and cabinets and wipe everything down. I'm just using my mango Lysol spray. It smells so good, and it also takes away all the germs, which is good because we've been sick a lot lately. But I love wiping down my countertops and just seeing an absolutely clean space to decorate. This year, I'm obviously not going crazy with the decorations. I did pick up a really pretty white lamp from Target that I'm going to set over there in the corner. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it or if I'm going to swap it out for something else. I'm kind of thinking, since I have less decor and less clutter, I need more pieces that are a little bit more, I guess, statement pieces. So the lamp, I kind of want to stand out a little bit more, I think. I did pick up a really cute rug from Target, but y'all will have to let me know what you think about the new decorations, if I need to have something a little more pizzazzy or if you like the simple look.
I look into your eyes, I see we're out of time. I guess no one's to blame, nobody crossed the line. I guess we couldn't see, somehow we couldn't feel. Maybe we rose too fast, maybe we got too high. But I remember days I wonder we were always gonna last. Yeah, I do remember tears and the laughter. I civilized. Be on our separate ways as we fade into gray. But I still miss the way you used to feel. Maybe we rose too fast, maybe we got too high. Yeah, I do remember tears and the laughter. How could we fall so fast and let us go?
Other than these glass jars, I'm just going to add a little flower arrangement over by the coffee pot that I already had on hand. It's really simple, but y'all are going to have to let me know how you feel about this new look down below. I'm kind of feeling like I may need a cuter lamp with more texture, but I'm just going to play it by ear. For now, I'm enjoying the clutter-free, clean spaces, and I cannot wait to get into our bedroom tomorrow and tackle that space. I hope y'all enjoyed this cleaning motivation today. Don't forget to check out Ritual and get 20% off your first month. That is such a great deal. That link is in my description box below. But that's it for today, and I will see y'all all very soon. Bye.
We got